Hey, good morning. Welcome to my trading journal. We're going to give this another shot. Last few days, probably the last week, have been incredibly volatile. Haven't really been trading a lot. Haven't been trading at all. I don't know why I say a lot. I haven't traded at all. I've actually sat here for a few hours on throughout the last few days, and I just can't get a read on anything, so I end up just shutting down the video. So part of me doesn't want to put a lot of effort and talk into this. It's pretty late in the day already. We're looking at 7:38 a.m. Pacific time. Today is the 4th of March. So we'll see what kind of what, if anything comes up, but you can kind of determine the environment already. We've already pushed through the overnight low on the 30-year. Let me kind of start over here. These are futures products. This is the Jigsaw day trader platform. This is all trading on order flow. There's no charts or indicators or anything like that. I just observe what's going on with the price action and make decisions accordingly. It's mostly just scalping, pulling out a few ticks here and there at a time. Yeah. So this is the Ultra bond all the way over here on the left. This is the 30-year bond. This is the 5-year here in the middle. This is the 10-year right here, and then all the way over here on the right is the E-mini S&P, which is currently trading at about 2%. So we've seen a huge range in all these products actually, but the ES, that's a symbol for this product, gapped up overnight. We did have gap fill, I believe, the opening of real trading. I think we did fill the gap, and then it's basically traded all the way up to 70, and now it's dropping back in towards the VWAP and point of control. I don't know if that's the overnight low or not. I don't think so. Get rid of that. So it's, yeah, like I was saying, it's a little late in the day. It's 7:40 a.m. Pacific time. We've had all the relevant announcements come out, which were quite a few. We had mortgage applications. We had the employment report, which was bullish. We had PMI come out. We had ISM, which was, I think, the best in quite a few years. So service sector still chugging along. Economy's good in that regard. People are still spending money. Tomorrow we have a couple announcements early. We have productivity costs, factory orders, jobless claims, and then Friday is non-farm payroll. So just keep an eye out for that. We're going to have a already volatile market get even more volatile, I would imagine, on that day. So we are trading inside right at the point of control on almost all these products. The bonds are a little bit above it. It looks like the 10-year is pretty much right on it. Bonds are still pretty much bid, even with the ES rallying all the way to the highs. Bonds didn't get anywhere near their lows, which just goes to show there's a lack of faith in any sort of rallies these days. They are happening on low volume. Rallies in the ES, definitely happening on low volume. So the big time sellers are still on the sell side, or the big players are still on the sell side. Really, in this environment, all you can do is kind of try to catch a few ticks here and there based on the ebb and flow of the market. In that case, you really want to trade these faster markets, in my opinion. Even though in a stable environment. The ZN has, you know, several thousand on the bid and offer, where you can see now we're less than 1,000. So that's why you can see you get a, you know, the S&P drops in, you know, 1 or 2 handles, and you get a tick or 2 out of these products, which is pretty much unheard of. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. Again, not really part of if you watch my other videos, it's not really part of my comfort zone. I don't really like trading. I like trading on the outsides. I don't like trading on the inside of the profile, because you don't really know where you're wrong, and things can get out of hand very quickly. So we're looking basically for intraday support areas, which I guess on the 30-year would be right around 14 area, which I already labeled. Excuse me. And in the 10-year, it'd be right at basically where we're at right now. Excuse me. Not where we're at right now. Where we dropped in previously, almost to the tick. It bounced off support. Yeah, I don't know, not much else to say other than just kind of hang out and see. Normally on days like this, you could just kind of buy the ES and just sit tight and hold on, but it's fell in quite a few. I mean, it fell 30 points off the highs. So I don't know if you can hold on that far. But anyway, if we do make any trades, I'll come back and be sure to just loop you in on it. Okay, I was just about to give up on today. It's pretty remarkable, the range. It's really impressive, but I just watched the Ultra Bond, a 30-year, and even the 10-year just sell, like hit these highs again, basically the value up higher end of the value range, and just sell all the way down very, very quickly. And we basically came down to support again, and now we're starting to bid back up, so there's no reason why this thing shouldn't get all the way back up to the top again. Shit, I don't think I missed it. Let's just take the trade in the Ultra Bond over here, I guess. If it doesn't run away from me there too. Here we go. Problem with Ultra Bond is it's incredibly illiquid. So I'm going to let this thing just kind of go the whole way if we can get up there. So believe it or not, I still have like a chest thing after all that time. I mean, it's been weeks and weeks. I still have this shit in my chest that I swear to God, it's like coronavirus or something. It just won't go away. It's like I have an elephant sitting on my chest. Quite a long stop here, just because a couple of reasons. Obviously, there's the context dictates it. There's a lot of movement in the market, and you got to let things breathe a lot. That's number one. Number two, I feel like if I do take this big of a loss, that I could easily get that back. Again, the context dictates that as well. We're getting close to maybe moving this to break even. Don't want to let this fall in too far. I'm definitely not going to let this come all the way back to my entry. So just kind of have to decide where a good firewall is as this moves up, because it could easily drop in 5, 6, 7 ticks very quickly. Maybe that's where I'll just start to pull it off. A lot at a time, or a contract at a time, I should say. If the ES decides to snap back higher, this thing could easily, very quickly fall back in. Take one off there. It's a good starting point. Sold down basically. Looking at a chart here, we've had 3 attempts at basically this area where I have right up in here. 3 attempts where we've sold down from that area. So not sure if expecting it to push through is really realistic. That said, I think a day like today, I'm willing to take a shot at it. So I'll just cover 2 at that level if we get up there. I should have been moving this up along with that son of a bitch. I think it's going to take a bit of a collapse from the ES to get us up through, maybe not up through that level at least, and then through up into the previous highs. ES has been getting bought up down right where it is right now at the value low. Definitely gonna move this up a long way. That's right where this sucker is being bought up previously, so that's kind of where we could see a turn. Yeah, I think I let that come back. A little bit of passive management there. I let that come back a little bit too far on me on that one. I don't want to make the same mistake on this second one. Yeah, see, they're just trading in the ES right here. They're just trading value to value. I don't know if we got up to 60 on that last push, but yeah, we sure did. Yeah, so it's just value to value. That's all they're doing. Whoops. That last trade we took, we covered it at 28. I don't want to let it come all the way back down there again. I don't know if I have a choice at this point. A little bit of passive management. That was not fun. I'm not letting this come all the way back down. So that pullback there was at 27.28. That's right where I covered those contracts. I'll just let that breathe a little bit more. But I'm okay leaving that there at 6. Maybe even look at a short, bringing it back down at that point. If it does get up there. So I'm going to be very active, I think, at this level. Here we go. All right, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water because I'm dying here, and I'll come back. I think, but it's almost 10 to 9 a.m. my time. And I actually have to get going. I forgot I have a 9:30 appointment. Glad I just looked at the time there. I gotta get going. So this is it for me. I might actually come back during the overnight. I've noticed the overnight's been quite active. That's where my time kind of frees up a little bit more. So maybe I'll come back then. If I do, I'll start the video back up.